Hey Delwyn, Matthew here again with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and I'm going to show you how I cut clear lenses, this time for your RayBan 2132 color 811, which is the blue rubber in the 55 eye size. 2 pair in 1 week. I got to throw a 2 pair at one time, 3 pair in 1 week. I got to thank you for that. Of course, here's the brown leather case, the blue rubber RayBans with the plastic sleeve on the side, and of course, you know I'm going to put a second one on this side when I ship to you, since you already know that. I'm going to pop out your original heavy glass lenses. I'm going to put your Italian frame. It is so much lighter weight now those heavy glass lenses are out. But I'm going to put your Italian frame into my Italian Santanelli LE1000 patternless edger. It is now going to trace the shape of the right lens, and then it's going to move over and trace the shape of the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy the frame and you get free clear prescription or non-prescription fashion lenses. So, pull up the shape on the computer, put in the pupillary distance, this is a polycarbonate lens being cut for a Xyle frame, and I just know I'm going to have to take this down a little bit, so I'm going to do this in advance. I'll do a little bit more if I need to. But these are your polycarbonate lenses. Let me take them out of the protective sleeves that they come in. Get rid of that. I got to put these little black stickers on there. This chuck, I know you know the process, Delwyn, but other people are seeing this for the first time. I got to put this little block on there. This is what's going to hold it in place while it's cutting. So I'm going to put this little double-sided sticky pad. The black side is the sticky side. Stick that on there, pull away the tape, make that side sticky, and put that down on the lens. Now repeat as needed, and as needed is only one more time. So let's go ahead and put your lens into the chuck, or as I like to say, the Charles, because I don't know it well enough to call it chuck. But these calipers are going to come down and trace the shape of your frame onto the lens, always starting with the concave side first, which is closest to the eyelashes, and then it's going to move over and trace the convex side. And how many times do I get to work the word convex into conversation? So you know I got to slip it in here. And of course, I could have cleaned the dust off the top of those, off the calipers. Look at that. Yeah, didn't that look better? Now we can have company over. Not be ashamed of anything. I should have cleaned that off. So again, the cutting wheel is down here on the bottom. That's that lighter color wheel on the left. And this wheel in the center with the channel, that's what's going to put the bevel onto the lens. I will have to close the door in a moment, but for now I just want you to see as your clear, unbreakable lens touches down on the cutting wheel. Woo, that's loud. So, as you know, your lenses are made out of the polycarbonate material, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. It is virtually unbreakable and bulletproof up to 22 caliber. It has both UVA and UVB protection. Permanent sunscreen for your eyes, because we know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin from overexposure. Your eyes are 8 times more sensitive. And I know you get the sun up there in Brooklyn. Of course, it is now 72 degrees at 7:42 Friday, May 16th in my hometown of Durham, North Carolina, also known as the Dirty D and the Dirty South. So Delwyn, is there any place up there to get some good grits? There's gotta be some soul food up there in Brooklyn. I know we don't have the monopoly on it down here. It must have gotten out of the Dirty South and made its way up north. So the water cycle is just cleaning off any optical debris that might be on the lens. And then I'm going to cut your second pair, which is over here, the 901, the shiny black. The shiny black. Alright, let me pull this out. I'm going to dry your lens off so it is no longer slippery. And I'm going to take away these rough edges that are still there after the cutting process. So I'm going to use my hand stone to smooth out those rough edges. Use my thumbnail, scrape all that off the edge of your lens, And you know what's going to happen next. Once I scrape all that off and it's on the counter, then whee, right onto the floor. I got a little dust in me. I think some missed the floor and landed in my mouth. So, I'm going to make sure your lens fits. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner first, which is closest to me. Using my thumbs, I press down at the nose. That snaps in. I'm going to go ahead and start your left lens. And hit start. And just like before, the caliper is going to come down and trace the shape of your left lens. Then it's going to move over and trace the shape of the right. Wait. It ain't gonna. Now it's gonna trace the left. It ain't gonna flip back over and do the right. I'm done with the right. I need to pay attention. It's late in the week. I've already put 70 hours into this work week starting on Monday, and I only have 30 more to go before I call it quits for the weekend. And quits is about 8 p.m. on Sunday night, then I start all over. My wife says I get cranky working these 100-hour weeks, but what does she know? What does she know? As long as I come home and hand her my paycheck, she'll let me go right back to work. Those are the rules of the house. Give her all my money from the week, and I'm allowed to go back to work. That seems fair, doesn't it? I gotta get me a better lawyer. Alright, so we're done with that. And actually, I want to do one more step because, I want to take that down a little bit smaller because, as you will see in the next video, but I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. Since you bought 3 pair from me in 1 week, I'm going to treat you to a pair of unbreakable sunglass lenses. So I want you to be able to pop these in and out. And I'm going to make this a little bit easier for you to take out. We'll go back to my handstone and take a little bit more off nasally on the lens. Now let's see how this fits. Oh yeah, that's mo better. So in order to take the lenses out in the frames you have, using your thumb, you press down at the nose. Now I have the frame pointed downward. I grab the frame in my left hand. I put my thumb at the nose. I put my other thumb on top of that thumb. I got my fingers on the outside and I push down. Out comes your lens. And these are unbreakable, bulletproof lenses. You're not going to hurt your lens by doing this, and you're not going to hurt the frame. At least when it's room temperature. When it's freezing cold, that next one, the shiny black pair, if it is freezing cold and you've left the frames in your car all night or something like that, don't try and do it. Let them warm up to room temperature. I am concerned about brittle plastic, but this time of year you have nothing to worry about until temperatures get down to freezing. But you'll never hurt the lens. But in order to put it back in, you just tuck it in at the outside corner closest to me. If you notice, the side I'm working on is closest to me. I'm not trying to put it in by reaching over the frame like this. I'm going to spin it around, and the frame is upright. I had it downward to take it out. But you're always going to push down with your thumbs. So you tuck it in at the outside corner. Then using your thumbs, you just press down and in it goes. So let's go ahead and check the left lens. Take that out. Back to the handstone. Back to the safety bevel. Back to the thumbnail. Back to wiping stuff on the floor. Whoo, I see why we call it the Dirty South now. Alright, so let me pop this back in. Tuck it in at the outside corner, and then using my thumbs, press down at the nose, and that snaps in a lot better. To take it out, I turn the frame downward with my thumb at the nose, and you can pull back on the frame. You're not going to hurt your frame by torquing it, and that'll pop right out. Yeah, we good to go. Good to go. Okay, that's frame number 1. Get ready for video 2, and I'm going to cut the 901 Classic Shiny Black in the next video with sunglass lenses in it. I've already cut your clear lenses in advance, and I'm going to go ahead and cut some sunglass lenses for you. So you can pop any of the lenses out of the clear frames and stick them into the sunglass lenses in to take their place. So you'll have 3 pair of shades along with the ones you already got from me, the black rubber. But you'll be able to pop the sunglass lenses into them, and I'm going to cut you a pair of G15, which is the classic RayBan color. So if anyone else has any questions, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. Delwyn, I hope you like watching the blue rubber being made. Stay tuned. I'm about to hit you up with a second video, and everyone's gotten a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.